Welcome back to part 5 of our White Day special playthrough of How to Date a Magical Girl. I am some guy you've never heard of, and happy White Day. So let's check the schedule. Alright, in the evening, Hikari will be in the classroom, Yui will be in the library, Miu and Kaori will be unavailable. What about Rei? I mean, if there's anyone that I instantly clicked with, it was Rei. I mean, we were already sharing food and germs and stuff, so. Alright. So yeah, I'll try to spend time with Hikari. I still have that book left, right? How many chapters do I have left on this? I think I still have just one chapter on it, or maybe 2 still, I'm not completely sure. But yeah, let's go to school. As I'm on my way to my first class, I run into Kaori in the hallway. Kaori, hey, watch where you go, I mean, what a pleasure it is to see you this morning. Gee, hey Kaori, how are you going? How are you going? Okay. Kaori, I'm well. I've actually just been window shopping before school. Gee, oh yeah? What do you have your eye on? Kaori, well, it's not like you'd care, but there's a really nice pair of gloves on sale. I should have enough money by next week to get them. Gee, nice. Are you pinching pennies to save up? Kaori, pinching pennies? How dare you? I'm not some peasant. I come from a very wealthy family, I'll have you know. My assets are tied up right now, you know. I'm planning to speak to my financial advisor very soon. Gee, I see. Well, I hope you can get those gloves soon. Kaori, thank you. I can't put my finger on your financial status. Are you rich, just like me, or were you born in the gutter? Neither? Kaori, neither? What is neither supposed to mean? Don't tell me. You're middle class. Gee, well, I guess I am. I've never really thought about it. Kaori, how dreadful. Oh, I've got newfound pity for you now. Gee, thanks. Kaori, you know, if you ever want to move up in the world, you've got a long way to go from middle class. I'd suggest getting a part-time job or 3. Without wealth, how do you expect to capture the heart of a pretty girl? I, for one, could never date a middle-class nobody. Gee, I'll keep that in mind. Kaori, make sure that you do. As I sit in class today, I remember my conversation with Miu and Rei from yesterday. I can't help but feel the pressure of Miu's expectations on my shoulders. She wants me to study hard, to get good grades, and ace my exams. But the weight of her expectations is making it even harder to actually concentrate on studying. I feel like I'm just going to disappoint her no matter what. If I don't do well in my exams, will I fail at the academy? If I'm going to spend so much time here, should I at least put in a little effort? So from today on, I'm going to use my time more effectively. I'll study hard and make everyone proud of me. Gee, I've been having you study hard. I mean, you've upped your alchemy already, you've upped your expertise. You're working on upping your expertise again. I can now travel to the lab, field, and park. Nice. When I reach the school gates, I'm surprised to see no less than 5 girls waiting for me. It would seem that Rei, my newest friend, has joined my lovely harem. Rei, yo, I can't believe you got so many girls waiting for you. Way to be blunt, Rei, I like it. Are you a little heartbreaker? What's the deal? Hikari, Gee is just Gee. Gee. Rei, how'd you guess that these were my friends? Rei, Mimi told me, of course. Miu, I introduced Rei to everyone this afternoon. I figured I couldn't keep her existence a secret any longer. I hope that's okay. Rei, Mimi, why you gotta talk like you're ashamed of me? Miu, I'm not ashamed of you, Rei. I wish you'd work harder. Ray. Bleh. Yui. My, our group certainly has gotten lively. I never expected to make so many friends at the academy. Kaori. I hardly made any friends in my first year here, and yet, you all met each other so quickly. Hikari. Don't worry, Kaori. You're part of the group now. It doesn't matter if you're a second year, we still love you. Well, yeah, so far it's what, like, including myself, 3 first years, the 1 second year, and 2 third years. Yeah. Kaori. Thanks, Hikari. I'm glad to have so many friends now, even if some of them are complete id. Gi. Nope, don't say it. Kaori. Ahaha. Ray. Well, anyways, Guy, you gotta choose one of us. Yui. Huh? What are you talking about? Ray. You know, it's pretty damn clear that Gi just wants us for our bodies. But you gotta pick, you can't have all of us. I freeze in fear. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. Don't answer the question. Don't answer the question. Don't answer the... Gi, I like being friends with all of you. Ray shuffles around before bursting into a fit of laughter. Ray, yo, I totally had you going. Ahahaha. You should have seen the look on your face. The rest of the girls visibly relax. I can tell they weren't in on the joke. Relieved that Ray wasn't serious, I feel like I can let my guard down. Ray, but seriously, I play hard to get, okay? Don't think I'm easy. If you want to get with me, you'd better treat me right. Ahahaha. Don't worry, Ray, I will. The rest of the girls giggle along with her. It definitely seems like Ray is the life of the party. I thought that maybe my days could be peaceful, but as long as these girls are around, I don't think I'm going to get any rest. Oh well, I'm pretty sure this is what I've always wanted anyway. 5 lovely ladies that all seem to tolerate me at the very least. Picking only one to be with is a tough choice. But I vowed to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. That's my goal and I'm sticking to it. If I focus on just one of these girls, I can probably woo her and try to win her heart. Let the challenge begin. Ray is now available to spend time with. I can check her schedule to see where she hangs out. Alright, now let's check the schedule again. Not that I can hang out with Ray at all anyway. Lame. Let's see. We're gonna go to the classroom to hang out with Hikari. Now let's travel somewhere. To the classroom. Oh, okay, so it seems that going to the park will up my perception, going to the lab will up my alchemy, that makes sense, and going to the field will up my, whatchamacallit, I'm assuming that's practical magic. I'm gonna do one of those. No, but I want to spend time with the girl. Yeah, we're gonna go spend time with Hikari. Spend time with Hikari. Yeah, I know it's not high enough for me to ask her on a date. Yeah, you should hang out. I hang out with Hikari and realize I'm absolutely busting to use the bathroom. Hikari frowns as I frantically hop up and down to try to keep it in. Okay, Hikari's affection has increased by 1. Alright, what does the schedule say again? I still can't go to Cafe Shiba or the forest, so I can't actually do something with one of them. So, what is today anyways? Today Friday? Please tell me today isn't Friday. It doesn't say today, what day today is. Lame. Oh, it's Wednesday. Got it. I didn't notice it was up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and read a book. There's only 1 chapter left to read. Nice. So tomorrow we hit up the library and switch out books. Read. Yay, I finished reading this book of expertise. Five 3 Thursday. Well, let me look at my status here. Wait, expertise is still only a D, even though I've read 2 books? I thought that would have bumped it up to C by now. Oh well. Ooh, there's a 6th girl I don't know yet, apparently. Cool beans. My head is foggy when I wake up this morning. I have to use all my energy to force myself to get out of bed. My limbs are heavy and I feel like I'm going to vomit. What the hell is going on with me? Did I catch a cold overnight? I managed to stumble into the kitchen. I try to prepare something for breakfast, but I don't think I can stomach food right now. Maybe I should skip school for the day. I feel absolutely dreadful. But more than that, I have a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach, an otherworldly sensation that I've never felt before. Somehow, I can sense that something terrible is going to happen today. I don't know why, but my body is warning me of danger, like some sort of premonition. I'm not a superstitious person. I don't believe in having a sixth sense or in seeing signs from above. Dude, you live in a world where magical girls are real. I'm sure that's how some people's powers work. But this feels real. This feels serious. I've never experienced anything like it. An anxious gnawing deep inside of me. If something truly is going to go down today, I need to get to the academy. If I stay home, I'd just be worried sick anyway. I gather up my belongings and head out the door. In the corridor, I'm greeted by none other than my new friend Ray. Ray, hey yo, what's happening? Ray, oh, you don't look so hot. You feeling okay? Gee, yeah, I'll be fine, Ray. Has anything happened this morning? Ray, no, I don't think so. I was chatting to Mimi just before. Aside from that, can't say anything fun is going on. Gee, have you seen the other girls, Hikari, Yui, or Kaori? Ray, nah, sorry. We're here pretty early though. Gee, yeah, true. Judging by Ray's attitude, nothing bad has happened at the school. Maybe I got all worked up over nothing, but how else do you explain the feeling I had? Ray, by the way, I know I teased you yesterday about having to pick one of us girls to date, but I wasn't really serious, okay? I don't know if the other girls are even interested in you. So, look, if you ever wanted to take me out on a date, I probs wouldn't say no, you know? Ray blushes a little. It's strange seeing her become bashful all of a sudden. Anyway, if you're ever interested, treat me to a hot lunch or something. I'm a pretty simple girl. Food and honesty is all I care about. Gee, got it. Thanks, Ray. Don't mention it. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, that is the most forward any of the girls have been so far, so there we go. Ray wanders away, and I lean against the wall to catch my breath. Any other day, I wouldn't believe that a cute girl had practically just given me permission to ask her out. But today, I don't feel all there. The gnawing sensation in my stomach remains, and it isn't fading away. While I'm trying to calm myself down, I look out the window and notice something unusual outside. The sky is looking a little darker, and heavy clouds are hanging overhead. Normally I wouldn't think anything of it, but since the skies were clear just minutes ago, it feels a little strange. I feel a top on my shoulder and nearly jump out of my skin. Hikari, eep, sorry Gi, I didn't mean to scare you. Gi, oh Hikari, geez, you startled me. Hikari, sorry. Hikari follows my gaze and looks outside. Hikari, is it going to rain? Gi, I'm not sure. Kaori, the forecast this morning said clear skies all day. Looks like Kaori is here now too. I nod at her and turn my attention to the window once more. Gi, have either of you seen Yui this morning? Hikari, yeah, I saw her earlier. She said she was going to the lab early to practice her alchemy. Why do you ask? Gi, no reason. Without warning, the entire academy starts to shake violently. Hikari, eek, what's happening? The girls are thrown from their feet and hit the ground. I manage to keep my balance, but I'm still slammed into the wall with some force. Gi, ugh, ow! The shaking continues, but it's not as bad as the first tremor. I reach out a hand to Hikari to help her off the ground. We both help Kaori up, just before a stampede of panicked students rush through the hall. Hikari, we need to get outside. Kaori, come on, let's go. Dazed and bewildered, I managed to follow the girls outside into the courtyard. Ray, there you are. We spot Ray on the other side of the courtyard, and she rushes over to us. She's accompanied by Miu, who looks as calm and composed as ever. Ray, crazy morning, right? What the hell is going on? Hikari, I guess it's an earthquake, but it seemed very strange. Kaori, thank goodness we're all safe. Gi, we're not all here though. Yui must still be inside the academy. Miu, I'm sure she'll be okay. It doesn't look like anything inside the building has been damaged. A tremor as large as the first rocks the ground, and we're all tossed about violently. Students are screaming behind us. I swing around to look, and see that one girl is lying on the ground, badly injured. Her leg seems to be snapped in half, and her knee is bent in the wrong direction. Ow! I wince at the sight. A teacher that I've never seen before runs to the girl's aid, and tells everyone to stay calm. Hikari, Gi. Gi, what? Hikari, look up. I follow Hikari's instruction and look into the sky. The clouds have darkened even more, and an ominous glow is starting to appear. Gi, we're not dealing with an earthquake here, are we? The other girls follow my gaze and gasp. The outline of some arcane symbol is being sketched into the sky. Violet beams of light illuminate the clouds, tracing out a rune of esoteric origin. Miu's jaw drops. Her normally composed attitude falls away, and she whispers a warning. Miu, it's a summoning sigil. A summoning sigil? I don't know what that is, but judging from the horror etched into Miu's face, it's not good. You know, for someone whose, favorite manga was a magical girl thing, you'd think summoning sigil would be self-explanatory to Gi. But okay. I mean, I'm not expecting, everyone to, just get that, but to someone who's already, familiar with, the concept of magic and magical things and those kinds of genres and such, you'd think summoning sigil would be self-explanatory to them. The earth trembles once more, this time accompanied by a thundering roar, loud enough to split the heavens asunder. The sigil in the sky has fully formed, and it crackles with electrified energy. And then, in a single split second that will be forever burned into my memory, it appears. Aww, cute demon. An unholy beast drops from above, ripping the fabric of the sky into shreds as it completes its violent birthing ritual. It hits the ground with a tremendous impact and lets out a furious snarl like a bloodthirsty lion. The thing, whatever it is, towers above all of us. Its rippling, muscle-bound biceps flex with raw strength. The horns atop its skull glimmer with shadowy sheen, ready to puncture anything in its way. My attention is only torn away from the incredible monster by the dull sound of Hikari hitting the ground next to me. The poor girl has passed out from fear. I want to help her, to bring her to her feet, but my body won't move. I feel paralyzed, like I can do nothing to run from the scene unfolding before me. Amidst the scream of the students, I hear a familiar voice call out. Satomi, students, everybody, do not engage the monster. Leave this area at once. Ray, no kidding, who in their right mind would try to fight this freaking thing? Ray, guys, we got a bolt, let's go. Miu, Ray, go and take them all with you. Ray, Mimi, wait, don't tell me, you're not planning on trying to roast it, are you? Miu, just go. Ray, I ain't leaving you, I can fight too. But a teacher just said not to engage it. The beast isn't going to wait for us to finish arguing among ourselves. It roars with fury and starts thrashing wildly, tearing a tree from the ground before launching it into the side of the academy. The sturdy brick wall crumbles underneath the weight of the great oak, and the beast pounds upon its chest in triumph. Miu, there's no time for this. If we're going to act, we act now. Miu, it'll be good to put my magic into practice for once. In order to defend this academy, I'll vanquish any demon that sets foot here. Prepare to face an inferno of power. Blazing Rose Transformation! Nice. A torrent of magical energy enshrouds Miu and whips up a storm of sparks around her. When she emerges from the arcane vortex, she looks nothing like she did before. She's dressed in a fiery red gown decorated with roses, and her hair is adopted a crimson shade. Just like in anime and manga, it seems magical girls prepare for combat by transforming into a more powerful form. I simply can't believe that this is calm, stoic Miu standing before us. There, now, it's time to put my years of training to the test. I'd advise you all to stand back. Things are about to heat up. Miu bravely dashes forward to confront the monster. Rei cheers her on, and Kaori just watches in silence. Hikari has returned her feet, perhaps strengthened by Miu's resolve. The monster roars in challenge at Miu as she stares it down. You will not terrorize this place. Prepare for incineration. A whirlwind of blisteringly hot fire encircles Miu, like a cobra coiling around its prey. She seems to have complete control of the blaze, and she guides it with her hands, shaping it to her will. Miu, return to ash! The serpent of flame erupts forth and pierces the foul beast right between the eyes. The beast bellows in agony as the fire singes its otherworldly flesh. The scent of burned skin permeates the air and makes me feel ill. Rei. Ah, yeah, you go, girl! I can't say I share Rei's enthusiasm. It would seem the battle is far from over. Although the monster took a terrible blow, it doesn't seem to be too fazed by the scorch mark in the middle of its face. Miu, grr. Guess it's going to take more than one blast to bring you down. Without warning, the beast lets loose a sweeping strike with its fist. Miu manages to dive to the side. She narrowly avoids the obsidian claws raking her across the chest. She hits the ground and rolls, quickly returning to her feet like a skilled acrobat. Gi, someone needs to help her out. She can't take this thing on her own. Kaori, why don't you do something for once? Don't tell me you're all talk. Gi, I don't know even a single spell. I've been at this academy for just a couple of weeks. Gi, Rei, you're a third year too, right? Surely you can transform just like Miu. Rei, well, of course I can, but I can't control my magic as well as Mimi can. She's always lecturing me about needing to practice more. The way I am now, if I go out there, I'll just get in her way and put her in danger. Gi, grr, Hikari, what about you? Hikari, Gi, you know I can't transform. I'm in the same boat as you, and besides, I don't think I have the type of magic that can defeat a monster. Gi, what do you mean? I can only heal, remember? Gi, oh right. Okay, so here's the thing, Gi. Focus your power. Remember that you're here to protect your friends, your precious comrades, and then guess what? You'll have the strength to do whatever it is. Even if, I know you don't know much magic, but just bust out some taijutsu on this thing or something. Come on. Or at least distract it so all your friends can get out there. I look back at the fight and see that Miu is summoning flames once more. Miu, haha, let's try this again. In reaction to this, the monster slams its fist on the ground, knocking Miu off balance with the force of the tremors. Miu, ah, damn it! With her concentration shattered, the flames surrounding her instantly dissipate. In that moment, Miu looks over at us. The confidence and bravery she displayed just moments ago has vanished, replaced only by fear. Her eyes are begging, pleading for assistance. Gi, we have to help her. Without thinking, I charge forward. Good. Hikari, Gi, no! Kaori, idiot, what can you do? Something? I don't know what's going through my mind. Maybe, just maybe, I can freeze the monster, like I did that one time with the glass of water. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know what actions to perform or what words to say. I come to a sudden stop just feet away from the monster. I feel its warm breath on my skin, and a trickle of sweat drips down my neck. I think I've made a terrible mistake. Miu, get out of the way! Move! The monster's claw comes down, and a heavy weight slams into me, sending me flying. I hit the ground with a violent impact, and the air is knocked out of my lungs. Sprawled out on the pavement, I struggle to take a breath. As I sputter and cough, a shadow falls across my face. Rei, you'll be right. Lucky I can sprint. Oh, thank the heavens, it was Rei that knocked me down, not the monster. Gi, oh no, what about Miu? I scrambled to my feet with Ray's assistance and turned back to the fight. Miu is still standing, and she's trying to charge her fiery spell again. Ha ha ha, can anyone buy me some time? As much as Miu pleads, I can't see what any of us can do without completely sacrificing ourselves. I look down at my hands, my useless, unskilled hands. I can't do anything to help her. You can sacrifice yourself. Come on. I turn to Hikari, who is kneeling with tears in her eyes. Then I look to Ray, standing beside me, nervously biting her fingernails. I wonder where the hell Yui is in all of this chaos. She never showed up, but I suppose if she's indoors, she's probably safe. Then I look over to Kaori, who is gone. She's not standing where she was just a minute ago. Where did she disappear to? Just a little longer. Ryu's flames are coiling around her, gaining power, but the beast is bearing down on her, gnashing its teeth together and preparing to launch a frenzied attack. Miu grits her teeth. I can see sweat on her brow, and I faintly hear her curse under her breath. Please, anyone, buy me just one more minute. Kaori, oh fine. That voice, that irritated and patient voice. Kaori standing behind the giant monster. She has her arms crossed and an annoyed expression on her face. Kaori, look at me, you big lug! Her taunt causes the monster to briefly turn around. It examines her up and down, decides she's not a threat, then turns back to Miu. Kaori, how rude! I'll show you your place. You're nothing but scum. Ooh, is she gonna transform now? Miu, I'll buy you the time you need, but you better not let me down. Kaori, now how does this go again? That's right, focus energy, imagine power flowing through me. Aha, I can feel it. Alright, time to teach this bighorn freak not to mess with me. Neko transformation. Maybe it's Kaori we should be going for. A blizzard of sparkling lights surround Kaori. When she steps forth from the hurricane of glitter, she seems like a completely different person. She's now wearing a cute pink little number. Black cat ears and a tail have sprouted, and I can't tell if they're really attached to her or just a part of her new outfit. Gold bangles adorn her wrists and a bell hangs around her neck. I have to say, compared to Miu's transformation, I'm not instantly struck with awe. Kaori. Right, here we go. Kaori springs forward a couple of steps, then launches herself into the air at breakneck speed. Just like a cat, she has become nimble and graceful. She becomes a blur in the air as she hurtles toward the monster. Ray. Whoa, she's fast. Hikari, unreal, even Kaori can transform. Gee, well, she's a second year, I guess she's already learned how to control her powers. Kaori rockets downward, leaving behind a sparkling contrail of enchanting glitter. Kaori, take this! Kaori slams into the side of the beast's head, clawing at its face with her hands. The beast cries out in anguish and frantically tries to swat her away. But before it can even land a hit, Kaori has used its horns to spring back up into the air and prepare for a second drop. Ray, way to go, Kaori! Miu, yes, thank you, Kaori. Now, just a few more seconds. Kaori flips in midair, turning her skyward jump into a headfirst dive. Kaori, eat this, you freak! She plummets toward the monster again and narrowly avoids a counterattack from the beast's claws. She extends a fist forward and connects a solid punch with the monster's jaw. Gotcha! Miu. Okay, I'm ready, Kaori. Get back! Kaori, roger that. Kaori bounds off the ground without hesitation. She gets herself to safety in the air, just as Miu unlashes a barrage of scorching flames. The fire sprays forward and engulfs the beast's entire body. I have to shield my eyes from the blazing inferno in front of me. I feel like I'm going to melt, and I'm only standing on the sidelines. I can't imagine the excruciating pain that monster must be in right now. When the heat from the flames dies down, I take a cautious look at the scene in front of me. The beast has been reduced to a pile of smoldering cinders. Black smoke is thick in the air, and Miu is hunched over, panting with exhaustion. Kaori is walking away from the destruction. As she moves, her magical outfit begins to fizzle and disappear. It's replaced by her school uniform within a matter of seconds. Ray, it's over. They actually killed that thing. Hikari, phew. I slump on the ground and try to take a deep breath. All of the anxiety and horror has left me feeling drained and lightheaded. I try to ask Hikari for comfort, but my words won't come out. She doesn't notice me, trying to get her attention, and she rushes over to Mew to check up on her. I fall back a little and let my head rest on the pavement. My vision is blurring, and I'm starting to have trouble remembering what just went down. Something about a monster attacking the school. My ears are ringing, my throat is dry. Just before my vision disappears completely, I see the shape of someone's face leaning down over me. Hikari? No, someone less familiar. Satomi. Oh, Gi, you look very faint. Are you okay? Satomi? Miss Otsuka? I think it's her. Good, if I pass out, at least the teacher can look after me. I'll just sleep for a little while. 5-4, Friday. Great! I didn't get to return the book. I awaken to an unfamiliar room. The dazzling white lights above make it hard to open my eyes. I try to sit up, but my body is too heavy. I feel sluggish and dull, like I've been in a coma. Satomi, try not to move. That voice again. It's definitely Miss Otsuka. Hikari, is Gi awake? And there's the comforting, familiar sound of Hikari. Satomi and Hikari stand over me. Satomi puts a delicate hand on my forehead. Satomi, you're still a bit warm, but I think you'll be okay. Gi, what happened? Where am I? Satomi, you're in the Academy's first aid wing. We had to move you here after the battle. Gi, the battle? Satomi, don't worry, everybody is okay. There were very few injuries and nothing that can't be treated with a bit of magic. Gi, oh, good. Hikari, Miu was so brave. She fought that monster so courageously. And even Kaori helped her out. I didn't think she had it in her. Satomi, your friends fought splendidly. However, I wish they would have left the battle to us teachers. We are more than capable of handling such a low-level demon. Gi, that was a low-level demon? Satomi, yes, in a way, but there's no need to concern yourself with that right now. You need to focus on getting better. I think the stress of the situation wore you down. It's not uncommon for the human body to go into shock after such an occasion. You'll be just fine as long as you get some bed rest. Gi, but Satomi, Miss Otsuka, why did that monster attack the school? Satomi, that I don't know. I will be investigating the reason over the coming days. Regardless, the school has been secured. We have extra teachers on duty to make sure an attack like that doesn't happen again. For now, I need to see to the other students. Hikari, will you stay with Gi? Hikari, of course, that's no problem. Satomi, thank you. Well then, give me a call if you need anything. Feel better soon. Satomi leaves the room and Hikari comes to my side and holds my hand. Hikari, I was worried about you. Gi, I'll be okay, though I still feel pretty rubbish. Hikari, don't worry, I'll look after you, just like how I used to look after you when you got sick as a kid. Some things never change. Hikari gives me a warm smile. Gi, Hikari, whatever happened to Yui? Where was she during the whole ordeal? Hikari, Yui? She showed up after the monster went down. She said that she heard the fighting outside but was too scared to leave the alchemy lab. Gi, I see. I thought for sure that when the tremors started she would have tried to get outside. Hikari, yeah, me too. I'm not really sure what she was thinking. But something Miu said is kind of bothering me. Gi, what's that? Hikari, Miu called that giant glyph in the sky a summoning sigil. Gi, yeah, so? Hikari, well, that means the monster was summoned. It was called to the school by a person. Gi, oh, I get it. You're saying it wasn't some random attack. Somebody intended to attack the school using a monster. Hikari, yeah. Gi, but who would do such a thing? Hikari, I don't know, but Yui was the only one who didn't exit the school. We didn't see her before or after the monster was summoned. Gi, ... What are you saying? Hikari, I don't suspect Yui. I don't, it's just... Someone had to bring the monster here, that's all I'm saying. Hikari, Yui is a first-year student, like us. None of us have the power to bring a damn demon forth from the sky. Hikari, yeah, you're right. I was being silly. Gi, there's absolutely no reason to suspect Yui. Hikari, yeah. The more I think about the battle, the foggier my head seems to get. I feel like I'm ready to pass out again. I don't know why Hikari is trying to pin the monster attack on Yui. That just doesn't make any sense. Yui is our friend, and she couldn't possibly have the power to do such a thing. My head is spinning. The bright white lights above are giving me a headache. Hikari, Gi, are you okay? My eyes close against my will and I start to drift off. Patient is stabilizing. I missed the entire weekend. So I missed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now it's Tuesday morning. The sound of birds chirping wake me from my deep slumber. I expect to see the harsh white lights on the ceiling, but they're not there. Instead, I'm greeted by the familiar sight of the ceiling in my own bedroom. Somehow, I'm back home. I turn my head and see my phone is resting on my bedside table. I grab it and look at the time. 10:34 a.m. I guess I slept in a bit. I had the weirdest dream. I furrow my brow as I notice something unusual. The calendar on my phone says it's Tuesday. That can't be right. Wait, did I sleep for several days in a row? A stabbing pain pierces my head, and suddenly I remember everything that happened. The battle, the heroic exploits of Miu and Kaori, collapsing on the ground. I remember waking up to Satomi in bright white room, and then falling unconscious once more. And now I'm somehow back home in my own bed, and for some reason it's Tuesday. I swing my legs out of bed and stifle a yawn. How strange, I feel completely fine, normal even. I suppose a few days of rest really was what I needed. However, I can't help but feel I've wasted an entire weekend and more. Yeah. Especially when the game keeps telling you, oh, you'll be able to talk to people or do these things, and it's like, oh, nope, you don't get any of that time at all. Well, not much I can do, at least I'm feeling okay now. I grab my phone again. I notice that I've got a bunch of unread messages. Aw, I guess people missed me while I was asleep. Hikari, let me know when you wake up, KK. I'm worried about you. Ray, hey, keep your energy up and eat lots of protein. You'll be feeling better in no time. Miu, we are all hoping you get better soon. Kaori, I was going to call you an idiot for passing out in a battle you didn't even fight, but Hikari told me to be nice to you, so I'll be nice. The final message here is from Yui. Gi, I'm sorry I missed everything that happened. If I had been there, maybe I could have comforted you. I can't even imagine what you all went through. I hope to see you back at school when you're feeling better. The message from Yui was really nice. I can't believe Hikari could ever have suspected her of summoning the monster. I decide to reply to everyone a bit later. I think the first thing I need to do is hit the shower and freshen up. And Ray's idea of getting some protein to eat isn't half bad. I am dreadfully hungry. I'll spend today pulling myself together and see if I can tackle going back to school tomorrow. Wednesday already. It's almost an entire week wasted. Satomi, good morning, class. I'm sorry to bring you all here when you're supposed to be studying alchemy with Mr. Steiner, but this will just take a few moments. A few of our students have returned to school today after last week's terrible incident. Miss Shizuka in the second year has recovered from her broken leg thanks to the efforts of the school's nurse, and our very own first-year student Gi is feeling much better. Please give both of these students a warm welcome back. As we move forward, please keep in mind that we are doing everything we can to prevent attacks in the future. Please report any suspicious activity to your teachers. At these words, a few of the students glance over at Yui. Yui buries her head in her books and heaves a sigh. I look to Hikari, who decides to avoid my gaze and stare out the window. So with all that out of the way, I hope you can continue with your studies. Remember, you are always welcome to visit me for counseling should you require it. But for now, Please continue on to Mr. Steiner's class. Take care, everyone. When school finishes for the day, I find everyone waiting for me at the gates. It almost feels like things are back to normal, and that nothing horrible happened last week. Hikari, are you happy to be back at school? I'm sure it beats sleeping. Sleeping is generally pretty good, but yes, I'm happy to be back. I don't know why the hell I slept for days. Miu, your body was in complete shock. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Ray, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're feeling good again. Kaori, me too, I'm happy to have you back. Gi, whoa, even Kaori is being nice to me. Damn, I must be more pitiful than I thought. Kaori, Yui, I'm glad you're okay, Gi. Gi, thanks, Yui, I appreciate it. How are you doing? Yui, I'm okay. Hooray, this is great. The whole gang is back together. Kaori, since when were we a gang? We hardly know each other. Ray, oh come on, don't you think our friendship has been forged in the flames? Miu, Ray, did you intend to say it like that? Ray, yep, we literally fought through the fire and flames together. Now we're the stuff of legends. Kaori, well, I don't know how much fighting you did, but I suppose I see where you're coming from. Ray, see? How awesome is it? I'm psyched to have such powerful friends on my side. Mimi kicks ass, and damn, Kaori can frickin' pack a punch. Kaori, stop it, you idiot. Gi, hey, Miu. When will us first years learn how to transform like you did? Miu, if I recall correctly, it's towards the end of your first year. Is that right, Kaori? Kaori, yeah, that's it. Gi, damn, I wish it was sooner. I want to become stronger and actually do something. Hikari, me too. Yui, ... Miu, don't worry, I have somewhat of an idea. The teachers are intent on improving the Academy's defenses. I think I could persuade them to start teaching everyone some combat magic sooner rather than later. Gi, whoa, you have that kind of influence? Miu, of course, I'm the Academy's prize student. The teachers will listen to me. Ray, especially after you laid the beat down on that monster. Miu, yes, about that. I have to attend detention this evening as punishment for putting myself in danger. Ray, what? Are you serious? But you saved the school. Miu, yes, I know, but my actions were still out of line. I should have left the monster for the teachers to handle. Gi, what about Kaori? Kaori, detention. Hikari, that's so unfair. Gi, okay, I even rushed in at one point. Am I going to be punished? Miu shakes her head firmly. Miu, you were unconscious for days. Satomi couldn't find it in her heart to put you through detention after that. In addition, since you're a first year, there's a little bit of leeway. But Kaori and I should have known better. Besides, one session of detention isn't so bad. You know, I would have thought you would have, served it already. Not necessarily that day, but maybe, last Friday? Kaori, I still believe we did the right thing, but detention is so boring. Ray, oh geez, sorry guys. Miu, it's fine, but we should be going. Kaori, will you accompany me? Kaori, yeah, let's go. The girls head off and I can't help but feel terrible for them. Yui, I hope they're okay. Hikari, they'll be fine. Yui, yeah. Ray, oh shoot, I have to eat. Gi, huh? Ray, my tummy is grumbling. I need some food. Stat. Art. Ag, how did I let it come to this? See ya. Ray dashes off in a hurry. Yui mumbles something before also walking away. I turn to Hikari. Gi, what's going on with Yui? Why is she so down? Hikari, ... Gi, did you do something? You didn't accuse her of summoning the monster, did you? Hikari, no, not exactly. Gi, Hikari, what did you do? Hikari, I'm sorry, okay, You were asleep so long, I had no one to talk to about my fears. And I shared my suspicions with the others, and a few other students too. Gi, that explains why those girls in Satomi's class shot Yui in icy glare. Hikari, I didn't think people would actually agree with me. I was expecting them to shut down my foolish idea like you did. But a lot of people thought it was strange that Yui was nowhere to be seen when the monster showed up. Gi, come on. Hikari, but Miu doesn't agree with me, and neither does Rei. So it's okay, right? Gi, no, it's hardly okay. You sold Yui out and spread some disgusting rumors about her without any proof. I can see the tears welling up in her eyes. Maybe I've been a bit too harsh, but what she did to Yui is unforgivable. Hikari, I'm sorry, okay? Hikari dashes away. Gi, Hikari, come back! But it's no good. She doesn't react in the slightest. What a mess. Wow, I don't even get to do anything that night? 5:10, Thursday. This is like an entire week, but I haven't been able to do anything. Great, let's check the schedule. Let's see, Miu should be in the hallway, Rei should be at the field, Kaori should be at the department store later. Return. Alright, let's just go straight to school. Today passes uneventfully, which is a welcome change. I don't see Hikari much. She even goes to the effort to sit away from me during class. When the afternoon rolls around, I decide to confront her. Gi, Hikari, you can't hide from me forever. Hikari, yes I can. Gi, look, I want to believe the things you said about Yui weren't unintentional. Just tell me one thing. Hikari, tell you what? Gi, tell me that Yui is still your friend. Hikari, my friend. Well, yes, of course she is my friend. Gi, good, and if that's the case, we have to trust our friends, right? Hikari, yes. Gi, so trust in Yui. Have faith that she didn't summon that demon. After all, how could she even perform such powerful magic? Hikari, that's true. Okay, you're right, I was being ridiculous. I'll apologize to Yui, she's my friend after all. Gi, thank you, I really appreciate that. Hikari, but what about us? Are we still friends? Gi, of course we are, you goofball, I'm not giving up on you. Hikari, hey, I'm not a goofball. Gi, you are, kinda. Hikari, maybe a little. But so are you. Gi, true. I give Hikari a playful shove and she slaps me on the back of the head. Hikari, hiya, take that. Gi, ow. Hikari, ehehe. I'm sorry I got so upset yesterday. I cried myself to sleep thinking about it. Gi, I'm sorry, Hikari. I was a bit harsh on you, but I'm glad to have my little Hikari back. Hikari, I'm not little. It truly is nice to have things between us back to normal. If Hikari apologized to Yui soon, I'm sure this whole thing will be forgotten. School is finished for the day. How should I spend the evening? Alright, let's check that schedule again. Okay. Miu should be in the hallway. Rei should be at the field. And that's it. I need to go to the library to, return a book and get a new book. So, library... return a book. And borrow a book. Might as well just go on and do the last of the... and finish out the expertise books. So yes, and then go somewhere else. Alright, the field. Alright, I could study magic, I could give Rei a gift, or I could spend some time with Rei. And it'd be nice to study magic. But then again, this is the girl that I seem to click with the most. And who also is like the most forward with me and such. The one who's like the most obviously into him. So, yeah, let's spend time with Rei. Yes, I know it's not fair enough for me to ask her on a date. Yes, I get that. Yes, you should hang out with her. I hang out with Rei and we discuss world politics. I must have dozed off because Ray is nowhere to be found when I opened my eyes. And that increased her reflection. Great. Alright. Now, I think it said that Kaori would be at the department store. Do I want to... No, I think I'm just going to study. Maybe next year I'll play this again and we'll go for Kaori. Maybe at that point I can get some friends or whatnot to help me out, and we'll have different voices or whatnot. Or maybe we'll do something completely different. Hey, maybe we'll do Doki Doki Literature Club or something. Yeah, let's just read a book. I currently have Book of Expertise 3. Reading it will increase my expertise attribute. Since I haven't started the book yet, it might take some time to complete. There are 3 large chapters. Read. I dive into the book and devote all of my attention to reading. Time ticks by as I turn page after page. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop there for now. There are 2 chapters remaining. Time to get some sleep. 5/11, Friday. And we'll start this new day when we return in part 6 of the White Day special, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen this year. So, if you've enjoyed this, please give it a like. If you haven't enjoyed this at all, then why did you watch 5 parts of it? I mean, I guess you could just be watching part 5 on its own, and maybe you would have enjoyed it more if you'd watched parts 1 through 4 first. But regardless, feel free to subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications, leave any comments. Feedback is always welcome. And please take care and have a wonderful White Day.